Hi there, connectors, and welcome to the second video in my series of explaining how our five-step system makes the TechConnect internet experience superior to our competitors, and faster and more safer for you and your kids and your household. So basically, late in 2018, we had one of our clients visit our office. An oldish gentleman who I could see was petrified. He was in shock. And when we started asking on what happened, he told us that 40,000 Rand had disappeared from his bank account. We immediately went to the bank with him, and the manager of the bank said that there was basically nothing he could do because he clicked on a website, a pop up on a site that he was browsing, and basically, the site asked him for his banking details, which he duly typed in on this suspicious website. And then he actually got an OTP and on his cell phone for two-factor authentication and responded to the OTP and gave the OTP details on the website as well, which enabled the hackers to deduct 40,000 Rand from his bank accounts in a matter of minutes. So that was the first incident that really bothered me about how dangerous it is out there on the internet. Then the second incident actually happened to myself personally in 2020, where my boy Tabu wanted to buy a game, and he needed to do an age verification on the game. And he took daddy's credit card, and as proof that he was an adult, he needed to put in credit card details, which he did. And I woke up 2 o'clock in the morning with SMSs going through. I'm very sensitive to any messages coming in. And 20,000 Rand had been deducted from my account. And 5 minutes later, another 20,000 Rand, and immediately cancelled the card. So that didn't work. I wrote a mail to FNB, got into the hotline, told them what happened, and they managed to cancel the card and stop any other money from going off. And luckily, because I responded so quickly, they were able to cancel the transactions. Now, that got me realizing that the internet is like a big village where there's good bits to the village and nice restaurants, and there's also very, very dangerous parts to that village that you have to be really careful of visiting. And it's very easy to go down the wrong alleyways and into parts of town that are dangerous. And it was both of those incidents were innocent mistakes. They didn't know what they were doing, and it happens so easily. All of our clients get affected and infected by this some stage of their internet journey. We've noticed emails come in and a client clicks on a link that looks totally legitimate, and all of a sudden, website details, passwords have been stolen, hacked. They were phished something that looked like a legitimate website. So I decided to make a plan and install a piece of software called Whalebone. Now, Whalebone is, and it really amazes me that the other ISPs don't do this. Whalebone is a DNS server which you install in your network. And if you have a look at the amount of threats that were blocked by Whalebone during the past month on our client network, and remember, this isn't a website that logs your browsing patterns. It doesn't block porn. If the porn's a bad site that contains phishing or malware software, yes, it'll block it. And what Whalebone is a server that gets updated on a minute by minute basis by all the top antivirus, spam, and phishing research companies in the world with a database ensuring that your browsing experience is safe. It basically intercepts bad websites, stops your browsing, your internet browser from going out to those bad websites and getting infected. Like a big brother, it watches over you and keeps you safe, and does not keep a database of your browsing, but simply blocks the bad websites. And that includes phishing websites, malware websites, websites that were blacklisted due to reasons that we do not understand. Very interestingly, if I have a look at the websites being blocked on my own internet, on my own network at home, we found out that our cameras were dialing out to a Chinese website, updating that website with our camera details. So if anybody had access to the camera, they could actually take over the video feed. Now, that I do not want. Our TV was dialing out and updating websites with TV programs that we were watching. Why? I do not know. They would want to know what TV programs we were watching, but it was doing that. And that is scary. And I do not want outside websites keeping a database of mine, my family's browsing patterns and TV watching habits. I could only think that they would want to maybe do targeted ad campaigns towards us, but it really, really doesn't make sense why they would want to know what TV programs we're watching. So Whalebone blocks that. Now, how do you get onto your Whalebone portal? It's very simple. You go to splinks.techconnect.africa/portal. If you do not know the username and password for your portal, please give us a ring or send us a WhatsApp and we'll give you the login details to that portal. And then you simply click on the little star and you go down to DNS security, and that'll open your Whalebone portal and show you which sites were browsed, which sites were blocked, and which sites were audited, because some of these websites are not necessarily bad, but they could be. And this is all for reference for you to know that a PC in your network has been probably infected by some ad software, a link that you clicked. It is being blocked, and you should probably get that PC or cell phone into our office so we can run an antivirus scan on there and clean it up. If you see tons of these, be worried because something is wrong on your network. We will occasionally do a spot check, and if we see there's a problem, we will give you a ring and suggest that we do an AnyDesk to your computer to clean the bad stuff off of your computer. But it's also good to be proactive and monitor this yourself and make sure that you aren't browsing dangerous websites, which could be malicious. If you need help with this, please give us a ring on 013 013 0310, and we'll help you to get connected to your Whalebone DNS reports. And remember, this report is not available on your cell phone app. It's You need to browse to it through splinks.techconnect.africa/portal. That's the only way to access this with your own username and password. So another way that TechConnect keeps you safe online, keeps your family safe, is by implementing Whalebone security. Why everybody does not do this as an ISP, I do not understand. It's a bit technical, I guess. You need some Linux knowledge, but it's the best investment that we've made on our network to keep our clients safe online.